Previously, I needed to figure out a computer build that would replace my outdated laptop. This outdated laptop being a GTX 1060 and a Intel Core i7 generation way too old for Windows 11. However, even though the build was an ITX computer, an ITX desktop, I had to figure something out. So, yeah, I still got another build that is upgraded compared to the laptop.
Welcome, the Gamer Man's Lounge. Awaken to play.
But no, seriously, I had to think of something, figure something out for my bedroom, and how am I going to get my bedroom set up for the new computer that I'm going to be building, the ITX desktop. And yeah, my first foray, my ITX desktop with 32 gigabytes of RAM and Intel Core i7 12th Gen and RTX 4070 and 2 terabytes of storage, because it's way better and way more than 1 terabyte, and it's definitely crucial. Yeah, something you want to keep in mind about. But with that totally said, I had to think of things. And here I thought the shopping would be much less difficult than me hunting down the right stuff for my Arzopa monitor. And yeah, things got crazy, and there were complications. I had to figure out what to do with a $20 gift card from Target and use it to my advantage. And I thought I was gonna get a $50 Bluetooth gaming headset from Logitech. But unfortunately, the Target did not have it. And I had to essentially go for an alternative. However, I did have to stop and think that, okay, I have wireless controller, wireless keyboard, wireless mouse. I'm going to have a wireless gaming headset. Yeah, maybe we should. But I had to figure out a bunch of extra stuff to make this work out, to go for the longest cable that will definitely help my headset reach my head as I lay on my bed. It's... jeez, don't even get me started on how crazy things have gotten. I mean, I do have to figure things out from left to right with the bedroom build, because things are going to be very limiting, especially holiday seasons, especially this holiday season. So, with that totally said, might as well start thinking. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and get this out the way. This is the controller for the bedroom ITX build. So, yes, it's an 8-bit DOE controller, and it's a budget-friendly one at that. It does come with a wireless dongle that matches the color scheme. They didn't have to do that, but hey, they did it. That's a nice thing they did. But yeah. So, oh my bad. It's a good controller. So, no doubt, 8-bit DOE controllers are really good. It's a damn well good controller. It's a budget controller, so it's not going to come with the additional cool things that the Ultimate, the $50 tier new Xbox controller is. But this one's more for Xbox. Now, it works. It works very well. I played Senran Kagura Burst Renewal with this controller. And through Cloud Gaming, I played through Headbangers Rhythm Royale, and I did play through Pac-Man Museum with this controller, and it works well. Hey, stop interrupting me, you damn notifications. Seriously. But yeah, it's a good controller. However, I figure I want to get this out there and get it out my damn way, because I don't know if I'm going to put that to use in the video or not. So with that totally said, let's get right on going. Okay, as you can see here, I'm going to be laying nice on my bed. I'm falling asleep, right? And then I do my gaming. But, however, when I do my gaming laid down and tilting my head to the yeah, I could get away with that for one day, but then I would probably want to prop myself a little bit more, or let's say prop my back a little bit more upward. Something like that, so there's that. However, that does remind me I need to figure out something like, say, a little wedge pillow. And I've been having a hard time finding one. And I also need to figure out a cushion that's going to be perfect for, well, sitting at the very front, or let's say the TV area, for when I want to move my Arzopa monitor over to there. Alright, I guess, well, that's the thing. However, I will show you the Arzopa monitor, but I will show you the keyboard and the mouse and the headset. However, the good news here is that with my pillows, I'm able to do this. Okay, that's a little bit more upward. I could do that. But what if I feel more comfortable right now when I sit more upward? Then I do that, and then I grab the other pillow that I have here, as you can see here, and do that. And then be like, okay, sweet. Or say, okay, that's too much. Or you know what? I'm gonna actually, okay, yeah, that works too. So yeah, it's a matter of adjusting things. So until I figure out the wedge pillow that I'm gonna definitely use, I guess I'm stuck with this idea. Okay, so I got the Arzopa monitor in use. By the way, this and the one that I got standing behind my Vizio TV are the only two tablet/portable monitor holders that was able to carry that. The Arzopa monitor being 16.1 inch, I had to find one that's going to handle up to 17 inch. And I only was able to find two of the overwhelmingly few that I had to find. Really sucks. It's really sucks. So here, a VGA mouse showed that, and I gotta turn it on. I got the iRock gaming keyboard, wireless, and I don't know if I don't have controller-based games to touch on, but yeah, I don't have controller-based games to touch on, but I got this headset from Astro. So Astro got bought by Logitech, and yeah, that was the one I had to be stuck with instead of the Logitech, but it's a comfortable fit. It's noise isolating. While it is not loud, it's really not loud, I will say. But the sound quality is good. The sound quality is good. And the mic is really good. So hey, not bad. So yeah. Now I'm going to go ahead do some gaming. Oh yeah, so you also did notice that, yes, I got a new lap desk. It's a huge upgrade compared to the definitely smaller. So yeah, now my posture could be like this rather than like in the previous, like say the previous lap desk that was smaller. I had the keyboard there and then I had to move things around with the keyboard on the... And yeah, it works well. It does well. You have to get the surface smooth enough. And I had to get the hang of doing that. It is the way that it is. So, but now I could do that way now, thanks to the lap desk. Not bad. I'm doing a holiday event with Aishu Hebiko. And here we go. Action time in it. So, definitely going about it. I don't want to blow one of my abilities here. So, yep, that's good. And here we go. Okay, sweet. I gotta figure out which cooldown's the least. Ah, dang it. Alright. Alright, here we go. Damn it. Okay. Okay, so we have Hebiko going after Hebiko. And here we go. Alright. I'll have to do that. And here we go. And done. Done. Okay, that was impressive. Okay, so here you go. We're definitely going to pull for Agnes Abigail. Or we can already pull for her. So what I am going to go ahead and... Yeah, we'll go ahead and pull for it, since we already can't go back now. Okay, so here we go. And then... Let's see if we get lucky there. Oh, we only got up to SR. No SSR. It is what... But I already got her, though. Okay, so here is counter side. And this is what I want to do, because I want to take the time to go ahead and go through the Arzopa monitor. It's a portable monitor, model name Z1FC. I found it because it was on a damn good sale. It put me at below $140 because of the discounts. It's crazy, alright? Now, it does come with a built-in kickstand. Oh, whoops. Yeah, there is... And it did say something about a headphone jack, but I can't find it. Now, what's not going to be included is the plug-in adapter. Alright, like a plug-in wall adapter for... like you see for your phones. Or something like that. Any plug-in adapter is not included, but you do get a USB-C to USB-C. You do get a USB-C to A, and you do get a mini HDMI to HDMI. Okay. Now, because of that, I end up having to figure something out. I had to improvise with a Samsung charger to get it working. But there was an issue. Okay. Yeah, it's an issue that can be figured out, and you can weed that problem out entirely. It's called getting the better, powerful wall plug. Alright, now, at the website, Arzopa recommends a 5-volt 3-amp. And the Samsung charger that I was using was up to 5-volt 2-amp. And that was not good. So what ended up happening was that when I set the video settings and I turned things up to what I wanted, I had a situation where the monitor would put itself in a boot loop. It would turn off and then turn on. The problem was that now the problem resolved until I had to turn down settings. Alright. But the real reason why it was doing that was because the 5-volt 2-amp Samsung charger was not enough. So I ended up improvising with a Anker portable battery. So I got a Anker portable battery that was capable of doing 5-volt 4-amp output. And it did the trick. So I was like, you know what? 5-volt 4-amp charger. Okay, or type in 20-watt charger. Or tiny, or like a tiny 20-watt adapter. Which is what I ended up finding from Anker. It was a wall adapter from Anker. It was 20 watt. It was, alright, 20 watt wall adapter from Anker. Got it. Plugged it in. I was able to turn up the video settings and get away with what I was getting away with. And I never had to deal with the monitor going through boot looping. Alright. So, yeah. So the situation with the monitor and how you're having to be careful with the video settings, that can be resolved by finding a powerful wall adapter, which Arzopa did not include. But out of all the wires they included, it was a USB-C to USB-A, USB-C to USB-C, mini HDMI to HDMI. That's just it. And I'm like, are you kidding me? What were you thinking? Now, the Z1FC, it has HDR capabilities, but it also has capabilities of 144 hertz of refresh rate. It's a full HD, 144 hertz refresh rate, portable monitor. It's 16.1 inch, and it looks nice. It looks amazing. Now, I do want to show you the HDR. Okay, so I have the HDR turned on. I'm using Fireworks Mania Auto HDR turned on for Fireworks Mania. And yeah, so this is the HDR kicking in. And this is where we're about to launch some fireworks. Oh, I think I need to back up a little bit more. Whoops. So here you go. As you can see here. Great, need to back up some more. Okay, so here we go. Oh yeah, so here we go. So as you can see here, if you could find a game that is gonna go well with HDR or auto HDR, that's good. Otherwise, you'll run into a situation, and this is where HDR on Windows 11 ends up becoming, let's say, cursed. Okay, well, I was going to bring up Quake, but then the auto HDR kicked in on this game, and I was like, okay. Yeah, otherwise, auto HDR kicks in for, like, let's say, the remasters like Quake and Quake 2. Auto HDR kicks in, great. If not, it gets cursed. And that's the thing. So it's not bad. So here we got Quake running it on hard mode. So might survive, might get my booty kicked. I don't know. Oh wait, might get my ass kicked. Pardon. Did say I was gonna refrain from using family-friendly language. Yeah, I think I need to... Yeah, I'm breaking that... I'm doing what I can to break that habit. Alright, so... You get HDR working? Good for you. I want to see if I can get up and get that quad damage. Alright. Good. Yeah. Getting HDR... Look at that. Took out so many people. Look at that. Okay. So yeah, you can see here. So like auto HDR, I'm surprised it went working for Quake. So like if you get auto HDR working, good. I haven't ran into a situation where, okay, auto HDR didn't kick in and the experience becomes cursed. Okay, here we go. So you can see here. So it's not bad. Alright. So if you can get... Alright, let's see if I can... Here we go. And we did it. Whatever secrets I find... Did I get it? Okay, well, there are some instances where the... I am going to say this. There are some instances... I'm going to re-say it again in case I say it wrong. Instances where, okay, auto HDR doesn't work, but fear not, no, you're still going to get nothing going wrong. Alright, so I have situations where the HDR would end up becoming cursed and I would have to power cycle the HDR on and off. And that's like... Are you kidding me? Alright, so go shoot the place. And... I know it sounds wrong. I'm talking about Quake context. This is the way that it is. Okay, I got a double barrel shotgun. And... I'm not going to bother finding secrets this time. I already know the secrets, it's just that I'm not going to bother entertaining them. I am playing the Quake 64 campaign, or Quake 2 64 campaign.
The Lounge recommends you check out Medieval. This retro-style FPS is like when Quake and Heretic fused together. This indie hit goes out of its own way to deliver insane presentation that will run well with mostly all current PC builds. This game is optimized well on PC, and even the ray tracing enabled doesn't seem to hurt performance. Very interesting. You will be traveling through massively and beautifully crafted levels, fighting off hordes of enemies, finding secret areas, and facing off big boss battles and vanquishing evil. It has an expansion, The Black Labyrinth, a standalone VR edition, and also it's been updated with the Horde mode. So check out Medieval on PC via Steam or GOG.com.
Okay, so in a nutshell, there are some instances where you click on a non-auto HDR working situation with a game, and then, like, when I boot up Quake 1 Remaster, alright, it looked, especially Quake 2, it was complete, when the auto HDR didn't kick in, or when I try to run a non-HDR game and the auto HDR doesn't kick in, I would go try and boot up Quake 1, and then it would look way more cursed than what we just saw. Same with Quake 2. And then when I exit out the non-HDR game that doesn't have auto HDR turned on, and it, like, the setting becomes way darker than expected, and I would have to remedy the issue by essentially going in the HDR settings and then going down to either going down to the SDR brightness setting, click on to, okay, get it back to what I want, or just turn off the HDR and then turn back on. It's weird. Like, it's really weird. Like, hey, if the auto HDR works, it works. If not, you'll run into some cursed results, and that's kind of where Windows HDR is just, it needs improvements. It really needs improvements, and that's the thing. But it does HDR very well. I've been trying to find an HDR compatible game, but I barely had luck. Maybe we might have better luck when it comes to the winter sales on Steam or Good Old Games. I don't know. I will say, the Arzopa monitor is really great. You see that on discount a whole lot. It's really good for the money. If you can get it on, like, a good discount, I got mine under, like, $140. Not bad. And it has HDR capabilities. Alright. Yeah, it's a portable monitor. It's meant to be a on-the-go portable monitor. Absolutely. However, I will go ahead and say that it's damn well impressive. Alright. Like, the issue with, okay, having to be careful with the video settings, or else you're having to deal with the monitor boot looping or turning off and back on, it can be resolved by finding a powerful adapter. And if you can find a powerful adapter, alright, just hunt down a 20-watt Anker wall plug for, like, Android tablets, and that's what I'm using, and you'll be doing good. Alright, so that's definitely the thing. Like, I have HDR on. Alright, I look at the HDR presentation. HDR is not perfect. I'm thinking Windows... Yeah, I found out that Windows 11 HDR, they don't get along well. It is what it is. Alright. HDR does need improvements when it comes to HDR on Windows. Alright. But I will go ahead and say that it's a pretty solid monitor. It's recommendable. The Z1FC. Like, you have to find, like, the accessories, and a lot of accessory manufacturers doesn't seem to understand, because not these portable monitors are not going to have the VESA holes to, like, where you can mount onto them. And that's the thing. Like, the fact that I was able to find two out of the very underwhelmingly few that's going to handle up to 17-inch. It's a 16.1-inch monitor, and that's, like, whoever manufactures the accessories, they didn't think about the 17-inchers on the portable monitors, especially that VESA accessory for portable monitors. They didn't think about, like, 17-inch and 18-inch. I'm like, what were you thinking? But it is what it is. But the Ars Nova monitor is pretty great and fantastic. Okay, but I will go ahead and say about the setup. I do need a wedge pillow. Definitely need a wedge pillow. I definitely need a little, let's say, a backrest / mattress pillow for when I'm going to be sitting near the TV and I'm having the Ars Nova monitor behind the TV. Alright? But speaking of my Vizio TV, I need to get my Vizio TV on a VESA mount, a VESA mounting arm, so that way I can have the monitor, like, set aside while I could essentially have the Ars Nova monitor. That would be great. I do need to get a VESA arm for the TV. But I know eventually, I seem to notice how I'm dominantly using this on my bed. Like, I'm playing video games on my bed way more, so considering that to be the case, so I'll probably hunt down, like, a full HD 165 hertz monitor, and then grab a VESA arm, and then find a spot to, like, and that would be perfect. Alright, but I like this right here. Gives me better posture, more comfortable posture. The wireless keyboard, wireless mouse, both are great, surprisingly great. Alright. So, like, okay, not bad. I will go ahead and say, totally not bad. I like the backrest idea. I just need a wedge pillow. I need a VESA arm for the Vizio TV. And I guess that's gonna pretty much do it for the bedroom build. Alright, this is what I like about the bedroom build. Now, one instance, I could I just want to basically sit up front where I'm looking at my Vizio TV, looking at what's on the Vizio TV, while I'm playing games on the Ars Open monitor when I have it hooked up behind the TV using the screen holder. Alright? But I want to lay down when I'm gaming. I can just go move the Ars Open monitor from here to back there, and I'll be playing games on my bed. Or say I end up falling asleep, and then I wake up in the middle of the night. Great. I'll just get the lap desk, get the keyboard, get the mouse. I'll do my Genshin dailies, and do my Honkai Star Rail dailies, other gacha game dailies, set aside, and then go to bed. Or then when I end up needing a nap, or I end up about to pass out, I can essentially just lay down, quickly do my gacha game stuff, and then, alright, here I go. If I end up passing out, I end up passing out. Alright. Just I end up laying down, and then I wake up, and then just go ahead and continue to do my gacha game dailies that way. That's what I like about the idea about the bedroom build. And that's the thing. Or I can just... Oh yeah, that would also be perfect, because I would have the Ars Open monitor hooked up over there, and then I could do whatever ASMR stuff. I can go ahead and listen in on some ASMR stuff. Look at this. The ideas and the possibilities are endless. Like... That's wonderful. It's just that there needs to be more accessories, like, say, more screen holders, portable screen holders, that will handle 17 inches and above. Like, a 17-inch screen or above. Like, past a 17-inch screen would be appreciative. Alright, because a lot of the manufacturers of these accessories need to start understanding, and they need to start knowing full well that there's portable monitors that are going beyond 16 inches. They're going beyond the 15, okay? And that's the thing. But hey, I like the idea with the bedroom build. Definitely like the idea with the bedroom build, because I definitely know I'm going to be limited to what I'm going to be able to do around the house. So... okay, with the holiday season being very limiting than ever, at least I got the games on my bed. At least I got the games on my living room. Alright. At least, okay, I'm having trouble sleeping. I'm going to go ahead, boot up the Ars Open monitor, go to town, do some gaming there until I fall asleep, and then I fall asleep. And then or I can listen to music on... I can go ahead and listen to music while I have the tablet. This is perfect. I like it. Anyway, with that totally said, that is all, and I will be looking forward to you in the next video. Peace out.